job is always causing stress. All I ever do is work, I don't get no rest. I know Thursday night is on the way. Down in trouble waters, Mike's where the bay. Pour me a drunk donkey IPA. Let that magic mango chase my blues away. I know that I'll be among my friends. Mike's where the page goes live again. I ran into a friend uptown. Said that things were bad and he was feeling down. I told him Thursday's on the way. Leave me in trouble waters, Mike's where the page. We'll be pouring drunk donkey IPA.
Hey, good morning, everybody. This is a good song. It mentions Thursday. It's Thursday. Good morning, Kiki. What's up? What's up, Sonny? All right, we're seeing some haze. What's up, Ray Day? What's up, Scott over there on YouTube? TJ. Katie Haley, what's up? What's up, Sonny? What's up, Lisette? We're rolling. We're rocking. This is Key West back in Ada days. We were, that's Tropical Storm Ada. The winds make it look a lot worse than what it really was. But we were streaming live. You can see the pixelation there. And yes, I will be storm chasing more this year. For sure. So look at that. So Shelly, I'm gonna have to show you guys something. This is pretty hysterical. Let me get the camera on here, and we'll say hi to everybody. Good morning. Morning. Let me make sure we're rocking. Yeah, we're working. David Phillips, what's up? All right, so Shelly sent me this. Shelly. So she sent me a cheat sheet. Start timer. Turn timer off. Show the puppies. And then a longitude line sheet, because I always screw it up. So that was funny. She got sent that to us so I could not be sound a little smarter. So yeah, we got some rain to talk about. Hey, thanks for the stars. Look at, by the way, so our second round of supporter stickers are going out. I guess I should hide the address to be politically correct here. But look, Julie got them done. Shelly got the labels printed. So we're going to put them in the mailbox. And we'll open up the next round of supporter stickers soon. So thank you, supporters. We actually give away free stuff for being a Facebook supporter. And YouTube. All you got to do is message Shelly. So, all right. So what are we doing? We're going to talk some tropics here. I'm Mike from Mike's Weather Page. We are rambling, gambling, yakking for an hour sometimes about the tropics. So if that's not your thing, that's cool. There's 5 zillion other weather guys doing the same thing that I'm doing. So that's the way it goes. But we got a little bit to talk about the tropics. So big thanks to ABC here, Fine Wine and Spirits. We love them to death. They've been supporting the Drunk Donkey Nation for 3 years now. That's where you can buy Hurricane Hunter beer, the official beer of hurricane season. Right here. Look. Airplane. Drunk Donkey. So, and I got a cup of coffee. I'm feeling kind of tired. This is Hunter, by the way. This little guy snores. We're might have to get him checked out. I don't know. He snores more than any other dog on the planet. Hey, thanks for the stars there, Elizabeth. You rock, man. But anyway, big thanks to ABC. And if you live in Florida, they don't ask me to do all this stuff. I just love them. But if you sign up for the rewards, you get emails all the time. And they got some really good emails and stuff. So make sure you sign up for their rewards if you're into that kind of thing. So we are going to talk about tropics. Bill, no one's like me. Well, it's not a good thing. This is Hunter, by the way. Named by Mike's Weather Page supporters. You guys named him here on our Daily Brew. We put the vote out for a month, and everybody came up with Hunter. That was pretty cool. A couple things I want to show you real quick. Then we'll get talking weather. So our buddy Brooks Garner. All right, so this dude was in Florida. Then he went out to Denver. Now he's back in Orlando. He follows us. He likes us. So if you are in the Orlando area, check him out on Fox 35. Follow him on social media. Tell him you're an MWP, and he'll love you. Check out his truck, though. Is that not the coolest thing? That makes mine look like a wannabe Swarm Chaser truck. But anyway, check that out. Hey, what's up, Gunner? What's up, Whitney? Lauren Smith, thank you there for the stars. So there's that. What else we got? I wanted to share this. Oh, this was last night, by the way. So I had my cam out last night. This is pretty cool. Let me rewind it in case you missed it. So we had some afternoon sea breeze thunderstorms yesterday rolling through Tampa Bay. Not everybody got anything. These actually petered out before they got to my house. But look at that, man. Those are real life colors. Is that crazy? So that was Tampa Bay area. You probably saw it yesterday brewing. That's north. That's looking north, like Newport Richey area. They kind of fizzled out before they made it to the coast. But pretty phenomenal. There's the sunset looking towards Clearwater Beach. That's Lake Tarpon there on the right of your screen. There's the bay. That's the ocean there, or Gulf. And here's Upper Tampa Bay looking towards Oldsmar. That's looking south towards Howard Franklin Bridge. And then there's a line of storms there hovering over Patrick Air Force Base, MacDill Air Force Base, and Team Tampa. I'm thinking softball. So, hey, Katie. Yeah, I don't know about these puppy snorts. He's a snorter, all right. But anyway, that was pretty cool. I want to share that. We always do a little show and tell. Last year we did a lot of romper room stuff. This was on my Facebook feed. When was it? Let me see here. This was June 3rd, 2016. That was 5 years ago. Look, we're talking tropics. 5 years ago. Tropics talking. June the 3rd, 2016. Look at this one. June the 3rd, 2013. Talking tropics. June the 3rd. So these are just in my memories on Facebook. I don't know about the other years. But we could be talking about tropics soon. So we're going to talk about tropics now. So say bye, Hunter. Say bye, everybody. Thanks for joining the chat. I'm going to go lay with Louie now. No hurricanes, Henry. Things are good. But this was pretty cool. It was popping into my Facebook feed there. For sure. So, all right. So, what we got? Blobs and spinach. Blobs and spinach. Hey, what's up, TJ? So, yeah, check this out real quick because it was pretty interesting. Fort Myers, this is being shared all over the internet. Fort Myers had their record did I turn it? Yep, I did. Fort Myers had their record rainfall yesterday. 4.77 inches of rain. That was the whole deficit gone in an hour. Remember we were talking about that yesterday or a couple days ago? Hey Robert, we're gonna look at that. I think maybe your neck of the woods, but anyway, so all that drought area that we had to worry about is now gone, at least for Fort Myers. There was people that posted they live a mile away and they didn't get anything. That's just the way it works. Not everybody gets it. Some get it, some don't. This is also what I posted. This is tropical juice. Shelly, maybe that cool little graphic. We're going to talk about this a little bit. This is coming towards our Texas, Louisiana friends. So we got a upper level low to the west, and that's going to be pulling up all this Gulf moisture, tropical wave juice into Texas, Louisiana. So a lot of rain on tap from southern Texas all the way to Louisiana through the next several days. Big rains possibly around the Houston area coming. And you know Houston, they flood easy. Hey, Tom, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for being a supporter there. That's a lot of rain in an hour, Robert Williams. Correct. Andrew, Lake County has no rain. Well, you know, you would think a county named Lake would have water. So we'll talk about that a little bit. Let's go to the tropics real quick. We'll get right into the tropics. Texas again, I know. Hey, I want to, listen, my buddy Bill, listen to this. They've been supporting the page a long time. Look, Advanced Roofing. Now, he didn't ask me to do this, but they sent me this cooler. Look at this cooler. An awesome Arctic cooler. And I didn't open it until last night, and it is full of swag. So thanks to those guys. They're located down in South Florida. But man, we got koozies, hats, like, I don't even know, man. There's so much stuff in here, man. A hoorag. I mean, this is awesome. So Bill, he's a big fan. We got rain ponchos and shirts. Let's see if there's a shirt. So thanks, man. Oh, it's a Guy Harvey shirt. Oh my God, look at that. Dude, you rock, man. That's see-through. I have to get my tan going on. What happened there? Chat now. Oh, there you go. That's on his page. So if I wanted to share that, look at that. That's pretty neat. So thanks, man. I like to do shout-outs to fans. He's in the roofing company business. So there you go. All right, so what did I share this morning? All right, here's the ensemble map. So here's what we got cooking. So let me pull it up here big time, and we'll talk about it. So as you saw in my history, Bermuda High, Michael, yeah, Bermuda High is always there. It always moves around. If it moves to the east, storms have a tendency to possibly recurve. If it moves a little bit farther, stronger to Florida, it could push storms into the Gulf. So the Bermuda High really influences the steering of most all tropical systems. And it moves around a lot. So, okay, so yeah, I definitely need those rain ponchos in the trunk, Shelly, for storm chasing. But so we've been talking about this area a lot down in the Central America region. So that's what's next on the radar, and we're gonna talk about it. Let me show you. I'll show you all this stuff. But in the short term, of course, 5 days. Look at this. No, nothing on the NHC map as it comes in. As it tries. It's trying. Maybe everybody in the planet's logging into the NHC this morning. Oh, NHC, where are you? Peekaboo. It's not my internet. They're slow. Well, here, I'll tell you what I can do. I can copy the image. Let's just pull the image up. That isn't the image. Hold on a minute. Man, NHC is slow. All right, copy image. There we go. All right. That was easier than waiting on them to open up. So there you go. That's your official forecast from the NHC for the next 5 days. So nothing to stress about through the weekend. No hype here in Houston yet, Rick. No, just rain, man. But that's some big rains coming. We'll get into that more. I promise. We're gonna do tropics, and I'll talk about the short range. Because I made a few notes to talk about. And Emily's got her last day of school today. Hooray. Sarah's last day is next Wednesday. We're going to the Rays next Tuesday, if anybody's going, by the way. So, all right, so here you go. This is your official. No stress. If you're worried about official weather to worry about. I'm going to talk about all the regular weather down the road, too. I don't really want to. I gotta say, here's your rough weather, by the way. I told you I'd do it. We do have rough weather today for the Northeast. We have a frontal boundary pushing in, and basically the rain. See, I told you I wasn't gonna do this, but we're doing it anyways. So the rain flow today, it's kind of from the south. All this is kind of pushing this way, and then by the afternoon, we're gonna get the chances of storms, thunderstorms into the tonight into the evening. A little bit of tornado chance, green there, 2%. High wind mainly ahead of that. So squall lines developing later today. Virginia northward. So there you go. there's that. So let's look at ensembles. Let's look at operational runs. Let's look at the GFS. Let's look at tropicaltidbits.com, and we'll see what the GFS is cooking. So we generally have this happening. We have all these waves down here coming across, and this whole general area is showing lowering pressures into next weekend. Okay. And this kind of a Central American gyre, they call it, just a basic, sometimes a big low pressure, broad area of spinach. So we could have a storm develop here, we could have one here, we could have it at both, or we could have it not on both. But the models are definitely showing that we're going to have a chance here of possibly something pulling up. And at this point, nothing is even remotely close to final to stress about. So here we go. So the GFS latest run. Here we go. This is so here's all the juice into Texas and Louisiana through the week there. But this is what we're watching for the Euro or the GFS. So there's your latest run on the GFS. Saturday next week kind of keeps the low a little bit more towards the east, and it's been bouncing everywhere. And it actually keeps it on the east coast of Florida. But definitely not written in stone, because every other run has been on west, east, west, east, west, east. So again, like I mentioned yesterday, we're not looking at anything specific this far out. All we're looking at is this pattern of lowering pressures in this area. And there is a kind of a neutral, little positive enhanced phase of the MJO coming around. It could help enhance thunderstorm activity. So this is next Saturday. So pretty much the following weekend might be all right. But I'm telling you, tropical wise, we could have something brewing to watch. Tropical stormish early part of the following week. We're talking 14th and 15th. So there's the latest GFS. The latest Euro only goes out to June the 13th, but you can get the idea here. We're starting to see lowering pressures. Euro ensembles, I'm going to show a little more in depth. 10 days out, lowering pressures. GFS here, lowering pressures, and we can actually see lower specifics. And you can see, even though the operational run shot it off to the east, more members are showing it, hanging around a little bit more towards the west coast of Florida and Florida. So that's what I'm saying. Don't pay attention to East Coast, West Coast this far out. Just know that there is support that we could see something pulling up. The icon doesn't go out that far, so we're not really going to be able to use the icon yet. It's only going out to next Thursday, but that's that. But the ones that are most important to look at would be these longer range ensembles, which we're going to take a look at here. The 00Z was not running all morning. I was going crazy, like, where the hell are you? And it finally got posted here a minute ago. So let's take a look at what's cooking here real quick, and then we'll see there. Amy wants low rain. All right, we got it coming. Beach washout. Nah, nobody's a washout. Unless you're going on Texas, Louisiana. Do they have beaches? I don't know. Do you have beaches up there? We have beaches. That's for sure. I wonder why my Camping World didn't call me back. So I go pick up my camper yesterday, put a new bathroom fan, and they put it on the fan that's over the couch. And I'm like, why would I put a motorized remote fan? Because my wife can't reach the vent in the bathroom, and it kind of half fell apart from the sun. I'm like, why would they put it in the vent that's like not even being used? So anyway, they're swapping it out, and it was a mess. I'm like, are you kidding me? How could you do that? So they're supposed to call me, and they don't call me back. So yeah, Grand Isle has a beach, correct? I think I believe that. So all right, so here we go. We're gonna look at Euro and we're gonna look at GFS ensembles and give you an idea what the thinking is. So 5 days out, nothing really. Here's 7 days out, starting to see a little activity, but then we get to 10 days out, and here you go, Pacific and Atlantic, and we go 12 days out, really getting some randomness, and then there's 14 days out. So that's pretty far to go out, but what you see though is quite a few ensembles here. Not a kidney bean. That's not a kidney. But we're getting quite a few of the GFS ensembles still suggesting we could see something. So That's really all. That's all that we got to work with is the fact that we got history, climatology. If we're already get something in June, this is typically where we get it. That's history repeats itself. So there you go, almost the exact same pattern here. Now a lot of these models use history too, because history repeats itself. Hey Emma, yeah, nice to meet you yesterday. That's right, Emma's in our chat. So we're standing there at the counter, and she's like, "Hey, Mike." I'm like, "Hey," and we met. So, appreciate the meet and greet at Camping World. We both have camper woes. So anyway, history repeats itself, and if you didn't see it yesterday, this is a global hazards map that comes out. And it goes long range from NOAA. And week 2, it does show this general area too. So I'm not hyping anything. This is from NOAA, and now they are showing that same area. So there's a little confidence we could have something. All right, so let's look at the Euro. That was that the Euro I was showing? Yeah, that was the Euro, by the way. That was the Euro ensembles. So 13 days out, the Euro ensembles pretty much locked into here. That one GFS run was here. That's why I'm saying don't focus on these individual runs. We're just looking at the pattern of low pressure and the chance. All right, so the latest GFS, let's take a look at that. These are ensembles for the Gulf of Mexico, and we'll go out 10 days. There's a puppy snoring, by the way. Hey, there we go. So there's 10 days out, there's 12 days out, and 13 days out. So again, there's quite a few, not all of them, but quite a few of the GFS ensembles are showing the same thing. So bottom line, we got a pattern here of low pressure of either 2 scenarios of low pressure pulling up or going in the Pacific. So that's all we got. Can't get stressed about it. We just got to know, long range speaking, history repeats itself. And like I shared on my histories, it's not uncommon to see this area in June. My memories today showed 2 different storms over the years. So, and somebody's talking about wings that are 5 days old. Hell no, man! If they're in the fridge, you can eat them. Brittany says no, she would not throw them away. Melissa's going to the Bahamas next week in the boat. Yeah, you're kind of all tied to the same low pressure area for next week. I don't know if we can go out that far yet. There's Friday 11th. I mean, I don't know, man. I wouldn't say it's a guarantee the Bahamas are going to be bad. I mean, we are going to have this. I think the normal flow here, you can see the high pressure, camped out over here. We just got the normal east flow here, winds. Tropical development would be more like Monday, Tuesday, like 13th, 14th, 15th, if we were to see something. So things could start brewing, here, maybe latter part of next week, Friday, Saturday. That would be the 11th, 12th of next week. So yeah, it's just one of the things you got to watch. Got to watch, wait, and see. SEA. So that, there's your low taking shape on the GFS, and of course, counterclockwise winds on the GFS. This is next Friday. So yeah, definitely just watch. Robin's got windows pouring. Yeah, listen. Oh yeah, it's pouring in Broward. Look at this. So we got an East Coast weather pattern this morning coming in off of the East Coast. Look at that. Remember I was talking about the flow? So we got this approaching front coming in over here. So the flow today is kind of like that, and we've already had a bunch of eastern rains along Florida. So look at that. East Coast of Florida again. It's inching close to you guys. Doesn't look like the West Coast of Florida has a lot coming. Yeah, Melissa, so just got to pay attention, that's all. Lowering pressures. Whitney's talking about 4-day rule on chicken. There's a chicken shortage, man. It's like throwing away gold. You can't throw away chicken. There's chicken shortage. What's up, Thomas? Coral Springs. So that's live radar, by the way. This is live radar. Let's look at some future radar. Here's today's radar. There you go. This is today's radar. So that's happening. Let me just leave it. This radar is running until 1 a.m. So I'll just leave this on right now. This is a radar into 1 a.m. tonight, Eastern time. So you just kind of get an idea where the flow is. Little Texas rains again. This is that upper level low here in Texas. You can kind of see the spin over here. Look. Happening. So upper level low in Texas. Now what happens over here, it starts to pull up all this tropical juice from a wave, and that's why this area here is going to get rain all the way in the middle next week. Lots of rain. We can look at precipitable water. You can see that moisture flow flowing up into Texas, Louisiana. Let's take a look at that. So see this wave stuff right here? All this juice is going to get pulled up by this upper level low. And I guess we could argue this wave down here is the one that we could be watching next weekend for potential Gulf action. Lots of waves are on the radar. Look at this. We got 1, 2, 3 waves. So this little guy was probably the one we're going to watch. As a matter of fact, we can go to Tropical Tidbits here and take a look at that wave. So right here is a wave. Let's take a look at if that's kind of the wave that lingers around. And yeah, exactly. So here you go. There's that wave. You can kind of follow it. The latest GFS run kind of, whoops, there's my daily sounding device. Does that. But like I said, a lot of the models are doing that. So don't get caught up on the East Coast Florida thing. It's just, there's our low spinning. This is next Thursday. And kind of gets stuck. Then it gets pulled up north. But like I said, a lot of the ensembles are having this pull up here, so don't pay attention to that quite yet. But the pattern is there. Yes. All right, so what else we got? Morning, Mike. I'm taking a trip to Fort Walton Beach. Marlene. Fort Walton Beach. Well, we did this last year. We got to do the map so people know. There you go. Near Destin. I think you're going to be all right. I think all that heavy stuff stays to your west. Been to Destin a bunch over the years. We used to camp at Destin before. All right, let's do a personalized weather forecast for the Panhandle. Take a look at timing of rains and stuff. All right, so this weekend, let's see. There's Saturday, nothing. I mean, you got normal nothing, but no organized nothing. So it looks fine. Little, afternoon rains maybe, but nothing organized. Here's Saturday PM. Hey. All right, what else is good? Man the guy, how's it going, man the guy? What's up, Benito over Facebook? Good morning, man. Yeah, there you go, hazelnut. That's what we do, man. We sip coffee and we just think out loud. What's up, Jason? Yeah, no rain. Brandy, I don't know, buddy, but sometimes Cypress. Like where I live, the preserve juices the atmosphere up, man. That's humidity. It's fuel. Sometimes you get these little pockets of Mother Nature. I get people that email me all the time. They're like, "Why did my one little spot all the rain goes around me?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't know." But that's that. All right, let's look at some daily rain forecasts real quick. Remember, it can, one thing about these rains, it can hit you or it can miss you by a mile. We were on the boat this weekend, and there was a little storm coming across Clearwater, and I just waited for it and looked at radar, and guess what? It fizzled out, and we went on home, and we didn't get wet. It only rained one little spot from Clearwater Beach to Indian Rocks Beach. It didn't rain north to Clearwater, and it didn't rain south to Indian Rocks. There's a little storm cloud that came across. But here's the rains today. Again, these rains in Florida are being pulled up by an approaching front, so the rain pattern today is more from the south. Rains tomorrow, same old thing. There's your panhandle staying dry. Rains on Saturday. There's those tropical juice rains Saturday. We got this low pressure pulling up moisture like that, so that's Saturday. Sunday, more goes into Louisiana. Sunday, it kind of wiggles around a little bit. Monday there, so it finally goes away middle week. So we got a big period of rain coming. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then Tuesday things let up a little bit. It's really dry here on Tuesday for Florida. Really dry. High pressure comes back in next Tuesday, it looks like. Or take a look at that. Let's look at hey. Knock it off. So let's see. All right, next Tuesday, yep, there's high pressure. So the high pressure looks like it slides over a little bit more towards Bermuda and keeping things dry. So here's next Tuesday. So high pressure slides east a little bit or west a little bit, keeping the rains dry. So middle week, things dry out here across Florida. High pressure slides over a little bit. And so the other weather news real quick. Hey, Bethany, good question. So hurricane predictions. Well, I used to never believe them. I still kind of don't. A lot of hype goes into naming storms, and we could have every storm like we just saw with Anna be out there in the Atlantic and not really harm anybody. So it doesn't really mean the number of storms, because you really have no guarantees that those are actually even going to make landfall. They could be, last year we saw one or 2 day spinners, Dolly, a couple of them formed there from barclonic fronts off of the Gulf Stream, and they were nothing. So. But what they look at, and I do believe in this, is they look at, okay, we have average number of seasonal storms based on history. You got 150 years. All they got to do is average it out. How many storms? 150 years. Boom, here's your number. Well, then you look at factors that dictate hurricanes. Water temperature is a huge one. And really the other one at this point is El Nino, La Nina, and maybe some long-range predictors with the monsoon season in Africa across the main development region. So when you have your average number of storms, then you say, oh, okay, the water temperatures are a little bit more than average. So that should mean a little more activity. And then you say, okay, we're not going to be in an El Nino El Nino. We're going to be in a neutral, possibly La Nina at the end of. And matter of fact, there's a new CSU update today. I think it's at 10 a.m. I can't remember the dude's name. Guy from there we go. So June 3rd, 11 a.m. So we have a new updated CSU forecast tomorrow at 11 a.m. Ruth, right, only takes one. So we'll get a new updated. This will be very interesting. Now, see what he's pointing to here? He kind of gives you an idea. Let's see, March, June, July, August. But the blue is an increase of chances towards a La Nina towards the end of the season again. So he might be signaling that fact that we're not showing an El Nino, meaning that the early season prediction is probably going to stay the same, is my guess. But anyway, so going back to the long range predictions. So you say, all the factors that influence hurricanes are pointing towards being there. So you just say, okay, your average is this. We're going to add a little to that, and that's pretty much it. So, but to know where they're going to go is impossible. I'm seeing headlines of the Bermuda High, like oh, if the high shifts, that means it's bad for Florida. I mean, nobody knows. The weather changes so much. I mean, high pressure, mid-level highs and lows change at the last second. So I don't believe anybody knows how strong the high pressure is going to be or where it's going to set up. It doesn't really matter how high it is or where it sets up. It's a matter of where it sets up. And if the high pressure slides a little bit more that way, it'll push storms a little bit more into the East Coast, Florida, or Gulf. If the high pressure slides that way a little bit, we have a greater chance of a recurve. So that's really it. There's really I don't think there's any really solid, I don't think there's any solid knowledge on that. So today is June 3rd, Heather. Yep. We love Dolly's blobs. I was so excited about Dolly's blobs. I was going to show pictures of blobs and squalls, but that didn't happen. It was very boring. It's like you worked so hard or worked yourself up so much to see Dolly's blobs and nothing happened. Oh, we're a crazy bunch here. Here's your long range forecast. This one just got updated. Look at that. Heavy rain predicted 6.5 to 6.8. I am sorry to report that. Heavy rains starting Saturday into the 8th, which is what, Wednesday? 9th. Tuesday. So heavy rain. Okay, and then record heat. This is something I wanted to show. Look at these. Look at tropical tidbits, but look at the heat coming towards the upper half of the U.S. here. Record temperatures are coming. Look at that, 91 all the way. Harold, you got air conditioning up there in Idaho, Harold? I don't know if you're going to get all the hot, but look at that. We got 94 into North Dakota, 95, 97. Is it 97 in Montana tomorrow? Is that crazy or what? Freaking North Dakota, 95. You guys have blizzards, and then now you got 95. You talk about a swing of temperatures. That's long range. This lasts until all of next week. Look at this. Next Wednesday, 97, 98. Crazy. 99 in South Dakota. I didn't know that was possible. So 99 next Wednesday in South Dakota. Is that even possible? Strong storms, Andrew. Yeah, let's zoom in on that. I got a lot of Northeast people watching. So we do have a storm threat today. Because of that heat, it's hot up there. We saw this last week with Northeast, Pennsylvania, New York, Northeast. We had storms last week and developed. So we got another line of storms today, possibly developing for the Northeast. So let's zoom in on that a little bit because there are going to be some squall lines later to watch for the Northeast. So we'll take a look at that. Let's go Northeast. Take a look. Northeast. And just kind of get an idea. 12Z's running now. There it goes. All right. So there you go. Let's take a look. Can you see it? You can see it. All right. So there you go. Just thunderstorm. Philadelphia, look at that. This is 4 o'clock p.m. So that's today. Lots of storms. I mean, it's hard to predict who's going to get what, but that's a couple hefty lines here going through Pittsburgh. This is later tonight, 8, 9 o'clock. So that could last tonight. But this is today. I'm just rewinding it and fast forwarding it. This is until tomorrow morning. It should be gone. Here's 9 a.m. in the morning. So by tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., it all should be gone. So we got a definitely rocky day today. We're going to have to watch for potential strong. Tornado chance is low. It's 2%, meaning, it's not impossible. There is some signature tornado parameters showing up. So definitely, pay attention to your local weather. Maryland northeastward for today. There you go. So yes, storms for the Northeast today. We'll leave that up right there. Tomorrow, Robert. No, I think tomorrow. Tomorrow things are down. Maybe a little lingering. That's going to be overnight though. Montana. Early. Today. Today's Thursday, right? Okay. Yeah, you know what? I guess we do have we do have another round tomorrow. Possible. Let's take a look at the NAM. So there could be a secondary line developing on tomorrow. Where the hell is north? That's northwest. I can't even spell. Let's go to the NAM again. Where's the northeast at? Northeast, right in front of me. All right. Let's look at radar first. Oh, it's running the 12Z, so we got to rewind. All right, so tomorrow. Here's tomorrow. Let's see if we get a secondary. Yeah, there is a secondary. So you're right. Look at that. Boom. Let's go to Mid-Atlantic. Mid-Atlantic. All right. So here's tomorrow. So tomorrow we get another round developing. It looks like that's in the morning. Here it comes right here. So yeah, there's a secondary round. The secondary tomorrow night. So you're correct. I don't know if it's any worse than today though. So double whammy, that's today. All right, so here we go. This is all through today, and by tomorrow morning, this is midnight tonight, and then tomorrow morning, we're gonna have a little break. This is tomorrow morning, and then we're gonna have a secondary pulse come down. Afternoon storms, 5 to 6 o'clock here, coming back through. So yeah, you're right. Double whammy. This is tomorrow night, evening. It could be later in the evening. It could be actually dark out to watch. So you are correct, sir. Yeah, could be quite strong. Supercell. More Virginia there, but you're not far away. All right, anything else here? So what do we cover? Record heat, Fort Myers rain. We've got tropical waves. Talking about our supporter stickers are heading out the door. Shelly's favorite thing in the world. Thanks, Robert. Yeah, send it June 13th off the coast of Africa. Hey, Darcy, that's a little too early. I know that there's been some waves off of there, but they got a big we got a big sow outbreak right now, and there's still a lot of shear in the middle Atlantic. So I don't know if it's possible yet to have actual any of these African waves really do anything. Here's the latest imagery. Well, that one's kind of hard to see, the one there. So let's look at close some windows. All right, so that's loading. That one's loading. Let's look at I already showed you that one. Let's look at this one. Some of the there's their sow outbreak. So that's a pretty hefty sow outbreak right now coming, and there's more to come. And then so that's a choker. So I'm not really thinking we're going to see anything off of Africa yet, but it could be a sign of things to come. I do have Africa satellite down here. Not doing a lot yet with storms yet. A little early in the season. I show this a lot, but looking at climatology, we don't really see our first true African wave, or maybe we've had one at the end of June right here, and then the 1st of July we start to see more of them. So a little early. Cindy, not getting notifications. That's not good. I don't know how all that works with Facebook. They're going through some changes. So all right. Well, there you go. We got a little bit to watch. We're just kind of patiently waiting. We have new models coming out in around noontime with GFS, CMC, and Euros out around 1 o'clock. The ensembles will be out, so it's still a little early. Still 10 days out, but again, I think there's legitimate chance we could see something. All this moisture is heading into that Caribbean in a week, so we will see. The MJO water temperature is still kind of cool, but it's warm enough to sustain. Here's a little pulse here, so this is could help fuel. Here's the 12th, little bit of green, little pulse heading this way. So when you get an enhanced stage of the MJO, it helps it helps develop thunderstorms a little bit. So, that's going to help. And that's definitely factored into the models. So this is June the 12th right here. 12. So all in that time frame that we're looking at, that's one little factor that can help. So that's it. Fort Pitt, my dad said. Mike, is it true whether people use website? Andrew? Well, it's really not. So the weird thing about my site is it's a collaboration of everybody's stuff. But yeah, I've had a lot of reputable people say that they use the site. It's awesome. Lots of people. So yeah, but it's also cool that that they there's a picture. I don't even know if I could find it. Let me see the power of FEMA. Let's see if this pops up. So there's a cool picture of FEMA looking at our page. In fact, right here, there it is. So one of the hurricanes, 2016, I don't even remember which one it was, but look at that. FEMA, Federal Emergency Management Agency, was actually looking at the page. Look at that. Pretty cool, huh? That's Mike Lewis. Haven't changed much. 2016. So that was cool. There's been a bunch. Look at Louie. Louie. What are you doing, buddy? Anyway, all right. Any more questions? What do you got? Thanks, Ruth. Yeah, listen, if anybody ever has any suggestions too, I'm trying to make it more friendly, like everything. Like it's got our video you can watch. We got the daily outlook from the NHC over here. I share a lot. We got all of our Facebook posts here. I got my Twitter feed here, which is very valuable. Lots of great information. Lots of cool stuff. So if you want more weather information, you go to the middle of the page and you can just scroll through here and you'll see more stuff, more weather. More. Give me more. So, all right, David. It's kind of my summer job now, believe it or not. I spent a lot of time doing this. It takes. I had to slow down on my other gigs. I did a lot of computer work and website work, but I love it. A lot of people rely on our page. We got 1 million followers, and Instagram's getting bigger, and Twitter, and when you have the mayor of Lynn Haven tell us that they relied on our page all the way up till Hurricane Michael made landfall, it means a lot. So the Facebook's fun and everything, but the website is just as important as Facebook is, because it does provide, I have my own servers that I had to pay a lot of money for to make sure they don't go down, because there was a time that the website would get so much traffic that it would crash Yahoo, and we can't have that. So but it's all good. All right, so listen, we'll do tomorrow. Thanks for the thanks, guys. I don't do this for that. I'm sorry. I try to stay humble, but we do have a good following. Shelly does a lot of work behind the scenes for us, and Phil and Susan. You got to sign up. We're going to start up a new round of supporter stickers soon. Shelly hates. It's the only thing Shelly hates. But if you're wondering, listen. So the supporter thing is great. It adds up, yes. And I do spend the money wisely. We go storm chasing. I buy drones. We take pictures. But we do have a cool little chat room. You don't have to be in it. You can just be a supporter or not even do anything else. But we do have we don't have a name yet, do we, Shelly? What's it called? Is it called a supporter hub? We got to come up with a cool name. We got to come up with a cool name for it. But there you go. And she's always working hard on, and our members post in there a lot. So if you want to be in a cool weather site. If you want to escape from politics and all the other crap in the world, then this is for you, because we have a lot of great people. Jody's making fun of me, I think, that they made a pronunciation guide for, because you know how I screwed everything up. They actually have they don't even have a pronunciation for Bill. Here's how you say Bill. Bill. Fred has an H in it. Fred. Joe Leon. I'm going to hide the names and just read the pronunciations. Anna, Bill, Claudette, Dan E, Elsa, Furhead, Gray Ass. I don't think it's Gray Ass. That's Grace. There's no ass in that. Annie Ree. That's Henry. Now, see, I'm legitimately doing this. I covered up Henry. I was like, Anne Ree. We have Ida, Joe Leon, Kate. That's Kate. All right. Lyrie, Mindy, Night. Oh, this ought to be good. Nicholas, Odette, Peter, Rose, Sam, Teresa. It's just easier to read the name. Victor and Wanda. A lot of words have "duh" in them. We have Ida and Wanda. Claudette. We have a lot of "duh." Mindy. Odette. Oh well, that was a joke, by the way. I had a boy named Sue. Boy named Sue. How do you do? All right, and every now and then I'll get crazy online. So, but I'm we're pretty serious here. So, all right. So, record heat, storms in the Northeast, rain's shooting up from down south in Florida today. Kind of sporadic throughout the day. There they are right now, coming through there. Rains for the Panhandle. Everything's kind of flowing northeastward. So that's what's happening. And there you go. So we'll watch the models. Keep an eye out on everything, and we'll do it again tomorrow. Right. Got softball this weekend. So the Bring It On shirt. Yeah, we should do Brantley. We should do. We should come up with our own like redneck names, like Bubba. The next storm name is Bubba. Cletus would be C. D would be I don't know. And then E could be Enos. I'm just thinking Dukes of Hazzard now. Duke. Anyway. All right. So see y'all tomorrow. Stay good. Have a great Thursday, and we'll see what's cooking here down the road, right? So we'll see you later. Have a great day. Bye.